Today's video is brought to you by Audible. Get a free book when you go to audible.com/afterschool.
The 4-hour work week is possible, but you need to completely unplug and reset. And the reason that's necessary is because there's an epidemic, and I do mean epidemic in this country, of information abuse and information addiction, where people have come to believe that checking email 200 times per day, having a BlackBerry to your head or in your hand while you're at dinner or on the subway or in your car or with your friends is the path to becoming more productive and more successful. It isn't, because giving everyone around you, every person in the world, immediate access to you is inviting interruption and inviting minutia to completely invade your life. If you're interrupted by email and phone, there was an experiment done at King's College, for example, that showed that people who were stoned scored 6 points better on an IQ test than people who were interrupted by email and phone. 26% of people in the American workforce are on the verge of a nervous breakdown. The system is not working. So it's not a question of if I should do this, it's a question of when. It is the only real alternative. So from 2000 to 2004, I was working at startups in Silicon Valley, and I worked from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day. I checked Outlook, hitting send receive 100 to 200 times per day, like a rat with a cocaine pellet dispenser. Slept under my cubicle, sent emails on Thanksgiving to prospects. It was a depressing scene, and it's a very, unfortunately, common scene. And I think everyone is at a point of overwhelm. There is more information than we can possibly organize. Time management is dead. The way you turn around is you have to completely unplug and reset. That means that you need to take a step back, forget about what people expect you to do, forget about what's popular, and really look at what works and what is consuming your time. So there are 4 steps. There's definition, elimination, automation, and liberation. Definition is simple. First, you need to define your ideal lifestyle. What do you want to be doing from when you wake up to when you go to sleep? And so what do you want to have? What do you want to be? What do you want to do? And how much does that ideal lifestyle cost? And that becomes your target. Elimination is simple. It's getting rid of everything, all the static, all the noise, all the interruptions, all the micromanaging, all the people possible that interfere with getting you to that ideal lifestyle. The third, automation, is about taking the few remaining tasks that are important but time-consuming and either delegating, automating, or somehow outsourcing them. And then the last step, liberation, is about the final ingredient in lifestyle design, which is mobility, and then also how to use the time once you create it. Income has no practical value, lifestyle output value, without time. The objective is not busyness, so massive action without clearly defined objectives is a form of laziness. You don't have to get a lot of things right if you pick the right things. What you do matters a lot more than how much you do or how well you do things. If you pick the right targets, you can get a very, very high ROI. It's more important to eliminate in a culture and in an environment where there's always more information than attention. It's not possible, it's not scalable to organize and absorb all of that information. You have to apply filters. So if you don't eliminate first and you get very good at the processes, what happens is you become extremely efficient but not effective. So let me take a step back. So being efficient is getting very good at a certain task, whether or not it is important.
Yep.
Becoming effective is doing what is important. And I think that especially in the technology world, people are apt to become very process-driven, and a task taking a lot of time or having invested a lot of time does not make a task important.
The concepts in this video are taken from the best-selling book, The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. This book is a big part of why we started this YouTube channel. It teaches you how to design the lifestyle you truly desire. You can get the 4-Hour Workweek or any other Tim Ferriss book at audible.com/afterschool. When you use our link, you get a free book, 2 Audible originals, and a 30-day free trial. The audiobook is yours to keep, even if you cancel. There's nothing to lose and everything to gain. And these audiobooks are great if you're short on time. You can listen while you commute or while you work out. So go to audible.com/afterschool or text after school to 500 500 to start listening to your favorite books today.
The deferred life plan, so to speak, that is a retirement-based life plan, long-haul career planning, after which you redeem all the experiences you want to have, the possessions you want to own, is fundamentally flawed.